Everyone thought it was just another billionaire rivalry. But when Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos stood face to face in federal court that day, they were about to unleash a legal war that would make their Twitter feuds look like playground arguments. Hidden space law expertise, secret antitrust strategies, constitutional commerce warfare that even seasoned judges had never witnessed. Federal Judge Maria Santos was expecting a routine business dispute. She had no idea she was about to witness the most explosive legal confrontation between two of the world's most powerful men, a battle that would reshape space law forever and reveal legal brilliance that nobody saw coming. "Your Honor," said Musk, his voice carrying that familiar intensity, "I'm about to expose how Blue Origin has systematically violated federal space commerce regulations for over a decade." Bezos smirked confidently. He thought he had the upper hand. He was about to learn the biggest lesson of his billionaire life. What happened next didn't just shock the courtroom. It broke the internet and changed space law forever. Before we dive into this incredible fictional legal showdown, smash that like button and subscribe for more explosive battles between the world's most powerful people. Judge Santos's world. Federal Commerce Authority, Judge Maria Santos had seen plenty of corporate disputes in her 15 years on the federal bench. As a specialist in antitrust and commercial law, she thought she'd seen everything the business world could throw at her. Tech companies, oil giants, pharmaceutical battles, she'd presided over them all, but nothing had prepared her for what was about to unfold between the world's two most competitive billionaires. The rivalry that broke space, Bezos versus Musk. For over a decade, Jeff Bezos and Elon Musk had waged an increasingly bitter war for space supremacy. It started with subtle jabs about rocket technology, escalated through NASA contract disputes, and exploded into full public warfare when Musk called Blue Origin a copycat company that can't get to orbit. Bezos, methodical and calculating, had spent $10 billion building Blue Origin with the patience of someone who plans in decades. Musk, aggressive and unpredictable, had revolutionized space travel with SpaceX, while simultaneously running Tesla, Neuralink, and Twitter. Their feud wasn't just personal, it was reshaping the entire space economy. The $100 billion space war begins. The case that brought both billionaires to federal court was unprecedented. Musk vs. Blue Origin, a comprehensive legal challenge that accused Bezos's company of monopolistic practices, patent theft, and systematic sabotage of SpaceX's government contracts. Musk's lawsuit claimed that Blue Origin had used its Amazon Web Services leverage to influence NASA contract decisions, stolen proprietary rocket technology through corporate espionage, and engaged in anti-competitive practices that violated federal antitrust law. Bezos countersued for $50 billion, claiming Musk had used his Twitter platform to spread false information about Blue Origin, manipulated government officials through social media influence, and violated securities law through market manipulation. The stakes couldn't have been higher. Control of America's space future hung in the balance. First blood. Bezos attacks. "Your Honor," Bezos began, standing with the calculated confidence of someone who'd built the world's largest company. "Mr. Musk's allegations are the desperate actions of a man whose company is failing to compete with legitimate innovation." He pulled out a thick folder of documents. "Blue Origin has operated with complete legal compliance, while SpaceX has bent rules, manipulated contracts, and used social media propaganda to distract from their technical failures." Judge Santos nodded. This seemed like a standard corporate dispute, until Musk stood up, Musk's devastating counterattack. "Your Honor, Mr. Bezos just made the biggest legal mistake of his life," Musk said, his eyes gleaming with the same intensity that had revolutionized multiple industries. "He claims Blue Origin operates with complete legal compliance. I'm about to prove that Blue Origin has systematically violated the Commercial Space Launch Act, the International Traffic in Arms Regulations, and federal antitrust law for over a decade." The courtroom fell silent. This wasn't going to be a normal business dispute. Musk pulled out his own documents, but these looked different. technical specifications, government communications, internal Blue Origin emails that shouldn't have been public. Your Honor, what I'm about to reveal will shock this court and expose the biggest space industry cover-up in American history. The secret evidence emerges. Mr. Bezos claims SpaceX manipulates contracts, Musk continued, but I have proof that Blue Origin has used Amazon's government cloud contracts to gain illegal access to classified SpaceX technical data. He displayed a series of documents that made Judge Santos lean forward in surprise. These internal Amazon Web Services logs show Blue Origin employees accessing SpaceX design files stored on government servers. This isn't just corporate espionage. It's a violation of the Defense Federal Acquisition Regulation and potentially the Espionage Act. Bezos's confident expression began to crack. Your Honor, those documents are taken out of context. Context? Musk interrupted. Your Honor, the context is that Mr. Bezos used his control of AWS to spy on SpaceX, steal our technology, and then delay our government contracts through frivolous legal challenges while his team reverse-engineered our innovations. The legal nuclear option, but Musk wasn't finished. What came next would change everything. Your Honor, I have recorded phone calls between Blue Origin executives and NASA officials where they explicitly discuss using Blue Origin's legal challenges to delay SpaceX missions until Blue Origin could catch up technologically. Judge Santos's eyes widened. Mr. Musk, are you alleging criminal conspiracy? I'm alleging systematic racketeering, Your Honor. Blue Origin has operated as a criminal enterprise designed to steal SpaceX technology and manipulate government contracts through a pattern of fraud, bribery, and corporate espionage. The courtroom erupted. This had just escalated from a civil dispute to potential criminal charges. The billionaire's last stand, Bezos, stood up, his usual calm demeanor replaced by visible anger. Your Honor, Mr. Musk's allegations are fantasies designed to distract from SpaceX's own failures. Where's his proof of bribery? Where's evidence of fraud? Musk smiled. I'm glad you asked. He activated a large screen in the courtroom. Your Honor, this is a recording from a Blue Origin board meeting 6 months ago. I think the court should hear Mr. Bezos in his own words. The recording played, "We can't compete with SpaceX on technology, so we compete on legal strategy. Keep filing challenges, keep delaying their launches, keep making NASA question their reliability. Eventually, they'll have to come to us." The courtroom fell, dead silent. Bezos's face went pale. Your Honor, that recording was obtained illegally. Actually, Musk interrupted, it was provided by a Blue Origin whistleblower who was tired of watching this company destroy American space leadership through corporate corruption. The evidence that changed everything. Your Honor, Musk continued, this whistleblower has provided Blue Origin's internal competition elimination strategy, a 200-page document detailing their plan to destroy SpaceX through legal warfare, technology theft, and government manipulation. He held up the document. This strategy includes bribing NASA officials, stealing SpaceX designs through cyber espionage, and coordinating with foreign governments to undermine American space superiority. Judge Santos was now taking detailed notes. Mr. Musk, these are extraordinary allegations. Do you have corroborating evidence? Your Honor, I have bank records showing payments from Blue Origin shell companies to NASA officials. I have cybersecurity logs proving Blue Origin hacked SpaceX servers. I have communications between Blue Origin and Chinese space officials sharing American rocket technology. The room was now completely silent, except for the sound of Judge Santos's pen on paper. Bezos tried one last desperate defense. Your Honor, even if these allegations were true, they don't justify Mr. Musk's market manipulation and securities fraud. Securities fraud? Musk laughed. Your Honor, every tweet I've ever posted about Blue Origin has been factually accurate. Mr. Bezos is just angry that I exposed his company's incompetence to the world. Judge Santos's decision. After reviewing the evidence, Judge Santos looked up with an expression of complete shock. In 30 years of legal practice, I have never seen a case with such serious implications for national security and commercial law. She turned to Bezos. Mr. Bezos, the evidence presented suggests your company may have engaged in criminal activity that goes far beyond civil commercial disputes. Then she turned to Musk. Mr. Musk, while your methods of obtaining this evidence raise questions, the substance appears to support your allegations of systematic racketeering, the verdict that shook the world. This court finds preliminary evidence of criminal conspiracy, corporate espionage, and violations of federal antitrust law. I'm ordering an immediate federal investigation into Blue Origin's business practices and referring this case to the Department of Justice for potential criminal prosecution. She paused. Furthermore, I'm granting a preliminary injunction prohibiting Blue Origin from bidding on any federal contracts pending the outcome of this investigation. Bezos sat down heavily. His space dreams had just been crushed in a single court session. Musk's final victory. Lap as they left the courtroom, Musk couldn't resist one final shot. Jeff, next time you want to compete with SpaceX, try building rockets instead of hiring lawyers. The aftermath was immediate and devastating. Blue Origin's stock price collapsed, Amazon faced federal investigation, and Bezos was forced to step down from Blue Origin's leadership. Musk, meanwhile, tweeted simply, "Sometimes the best rocket fuel is truth." The tweet broke the internet, becoming the most retweeted post in Twitter history. The legacy of the legal space war. This courtroom confrontation didn't just settle a business dispute, it reshaped the entire space industry. Federal regulations were rewritten, corporate espionage laws were strengthened, and the Department of Justice created a new division specifically for space commerce crimes. For Bezos, it was the end of his space ambitions and the beginning of his legal nightmare. For Musk, it was vindication of years of accusations and the cementing of SpaceX's dominance in American space exploration. But most importantly, it proved that even in the world of billionaires, truth and evidence can triumph over money and influence. The space race had been won not by the richest man, but by the one with the best lawyers and the most damning evidence. If you found this incredible fictional story of billionaire legal warfare inspiring, smash that like button and subscribe for more explosive battles between the world's most powerful people. Hit that notification bell so you never miss these incredible fictional stories of how legal brilliance can triumph over unlimited wealth. What did you think of this legal space war? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Important note. This is a completely fictional story created for entertainment purposes. Any resemblance to real events or persons is purely coincidental.